Yeah, okay. It's working. This English translation is intended to be used with legitimate copies of, okay. Oh, by using this translation, you agree to the following three conditions. You will not distribute any part of this translation together with an illegal copy. Do I agree with these terms? No, I don't. Ah, um, the game closed. Who could have foreseen such an event? I certainly couldn't have. I need to reapply the property now, otherwise you can't see the screen. It shows a shadow of its old self. This one. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Fine, I'll lie. This is definitely a legal copy that I got. Suddenly I awaken with a start. The night is pitch black, and no one else is in the house. It's scary being alone in the dark. So to find everyone, I head out into the garden. Our mansion's gardens of vast fields of green, surrounded by a thick, dense forest, with the trees blanketing out the light, almost like a giant curtain, like a stage in a theater somewhere. The curtains of trees open with a swishing sound. Excitement fills me, anticipating the beginning of the grand play. In the distance I hear the sound of echoes beyond the black curtains of trees. Inside the forest, the sound of everyone happily playing around. The curtain doesn't open yet. Unable to restrain myself, I wander into the darkness of the forest. Darkness surrounds me, a blackness so deep it's suffocating. Not even the calming rays of the moonlight. The air is cold, a winter's chill so deep, my eyes feel like they'll freeze. For a brief moment, I thought I heard someone call my name, so I walk even deeper into the forest. After passing through the veil of trees, I find everyone waiting for me in the forest clearing. But something is wrong. Everyone is lying on the ground. Everyone is lying on the ground in pieces. The clearing is bathed in red. I don't understand. A stranger approaches. The look on his face says he wants to rip me apart. I don't understand at all. But someone I don't know steps in front of me and is torn apart in my place. I'm just a kid, so I don't really understand. Splash. A splash. Something warm and wet hits my face. It's red. A red liquid like a tomato. That person was torn apart. That person I called mom. Never call my name again. I really don't understand. But it's just so cool. I wanted to cry. I just felt like crying. Warm crimson blurs my vision, seeping into my eyes. But it doesn't bother me at all. The lonely moon floats above me, bearing witness in the night sky. Uh-huh, yeah, it's strange. Why didn't I realize it until now? Such a cold, horrible nightmare. Yes, I didn't realize it. That night, the moon is so beautiful. Uh, okay, this isn't right, by the way. It's, as you can clearly see, uh, graphical. This is, not graphical. Okay, so, graphical mode. Yeah, this is not graphical. Is this like a gallery? Okay. Game options? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, so, I guess I can play like this, but I think if I, what does that do? If I go here, and then I unfull screen it, and then I, put you to, transform and fit the screen. I can do centralized as well if you would prefer that. Obviously, I can't, full screen when it's centralized. Yeah, I can't, so I'll just see the rest of my screen, but it doesn't really affect you guys, I guess. I guess I'll do this for now because it looks more normal, I guess, and it's probably easier to see than the other option. Alright, and start game. What's the opening? Was that not just the opening? Oh, it is the opening. Okay. Okay. Start from the beginning then. I just noticed, actually. Did this game not have any sound? Oh, when I came to, I was lying on a hospital bed. Because I don't hear any sound on this application. Do I not have sound turned on for it? Uh, do, 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 do. Wait, I have a lot of applications open. OBS mixing. Everything has sound, it seems, on my mixer. I don't know which one this is, but probably has sound. Can I, go back? Return to title, yeah. Type moon. Moon. Options. Game options. Maybe it just has no sound. Okay. Kind of weird. Hmm. Uh, I guess. No real options for sound. A prologue. I guess it just doesn't have any. Or it just isn't working. When I came to, I was lying on a hospital bed. The curtain on the nearby window sways gently. It is a beautiful day outside, and the dry wind signals the end of summer. Hello, Tano, Shiki-kun. Congratulations on your recovery. The unfamiliar old man extends his hand for a handshake. His square-rimmed glasses and warm smile are very fitting. His tidy-looking white clothes suit him perfectly too. Can you understand what I'm saying, Shiki-kun? Let's move this a bit more to the right so I can see my thingy. No. Why am I in a hospital? You don't remember, do you? You were involved in a car accident while you were walking. Your chest was stabbed by a by a shot of glass, and it was unlikely that you would survive. Very fitting of what a doctor would say, yet he says it while still smiling cheerfully. Terrible. I feel terrible. I'm tired. Can I go to sleep? Yes, you should rest. You must focus on uh, recuperating and not push yourself. Recuperating. The doctor is still smiling. To be honest, I can't stand that smile anymore. Can I ask you something, doctor? What is it, Shiki-kun? Why are there scribbles all over my body? And there are cracks all over the walls. Why are there cracks in the walls? The smile vanishes for just a brief moment, then returns to his face immediately. He turns and walks away. It seems there was some brain damage after all. And get a hold of Dr. Ashihira in neurology. I also suspect that he may be suffering some slight damage to his eyes. Spend the afternoon examining his eyes. The doctor whispered to the nurse so that I won't hear him transition. Weird. There are scribbles all over everyone's bodies. The sloppy zigzags, black lines running all over the floors of the ceilings. I don't understand what they mean, but looking at them makes me feel sick. I wonder what it is. The bed too is covered in these scribbly lines. When I touch the lines with my fingers, my fingertips sink deep into the cracks. Oh, it seems as if I could reach farther down within something narrower. So I traced the line with a fruit knife that was lying on the bedside table. I don't use any strength at all, as the knife sinks into the bed and way up to the hilt. It was so fun. I dragged the knife along the scribbly lines. Thud. With a heavy sound, the bed snaps clearly into two. Kia! The girl in the bed next to me screams. The nurse runs over and takes the knife from me. How did you break the bed, Ashiki-kun? The doctor doesn't ask why, but curiosity persists on how I did it. I traced along the line that I traced along that line and it broke. Hey, just why is this hospital full of cracks? You'd better stop with that, Shiki-kun. There are no such cracks like that anywhere. Now tell me, how did you break the bed? You can tell me, I promise I won't get mad. I'm telling you, all I did was just trace a line with the knife. I see. Okay, we'll continue this conversation tomorrow. The doctor leaves. In the end, not a single person believed my story. How would he break a bed with a knife? Maybe it's like a metal bed? As long as I run the knife along the scribbles, I can clearly cut anything. Wait, so he cut the mattress and the bed broke? I don't get it. I don't have to put any force into it. It is as easy as cutting paper with scissors. The bed, the chair, the desk, the walls, the floor. I've never heard, but I've never tried, but probably no, definitely even people. But it seems that no one else can see these lines. The black lines only I can see. Despite being a kid, I gradually began to understand what the lines were. They're probably like stitches. Just like stitches, they hold an, just like stitches that hold an open wound together after surgery. I think they are weak spots. After all, there's no way I could cut such a thing with a child's strength alone. Yeah, I didn't know until now that the world is covered in these lines, these breaking lines that bind everything together. No one else can see them. That's why they are just fine. But I can see them. I'm scared, so scared I can't even talk. It's as if I'm the only one who went crazy. Maybe that's why. Why, even after 2 weeks, no one believes my story. Even after 2 weeks, no one has come to see me. Even after 2 weeks, I continue to live alone in the world surrounded by black stitches. I need to get out. I don't want to be in this room anymore. I don't want to stay in a place covered in stitches. That's why I decided to escape and run away to somewhere where no one else would be. But the wound on my chest still hurt, and I didn't get very far. That was when I noticed. I'm standing in the grassy field just outside of town. I really didn't get far at all. Cough. My chest hurts and I feel so sad. I collapse to my knees and cough. Cough, cough. There's nobody here. Drowning in this ocean of green at the end of summer, I feel like I'm about to disappear. But before that, hey you, it's dangerous to sit down in a place like that. Oh, hello. I hear a woman's voice from behind. Eh? What do you mean, eh? You already have run, so I can't see if you're sitting on the grass, sitting in the grass. Oh, is this ghost kicking you, so watch out. She points at me rather grumpily. I get a little angry. After all, I sit in the fourth row from the front, so I don't think I'm that short. Fourth row from the front. How many rows are in a classroom? Kicked? By who? Isn't it obvious, stupid? You and I are the only ones here, so who else could it be but me? She declares it confidently as she folds her arms. Well, I suppose it must be fate that we met here. So you want to talk for a little while? My name is Aozaki Aoki Ayoko. What's yours? She extends her hand to me with the kind of cheerfulness one would show an old friend. I see no reason to refuse, so I tell her my name is Tohono or Shiki, and grasp her cool hand in return. They have no face. Talking to her was a lot of fun. She didn't ignore what I said just because I was a kid. Instead, she listened to what I had to say like a friend. We talked about many things, many things. About my family, about how it was an old and respected family with very strict traditions and rules. And my father's, my equally strict father and my little sister, Akiha, quiet, Akiha, who always followed me around. About our big mansion and the vast gardens. About how, Akiha and I would play together with our friends. I told her about many things, almost of previously. Oh, it's this time already. Sorry, Shiki. I've got some business to take care of, so let's stop here. She gets up to leave. My chest tightens and I feel sad thinking that I would be alone again. See you tomorrow. I'll be waiting for you here, okay? You should go back to your room and listen to your doctor. Oh. She speaks with such ease, in such a natural way, as she makes her way off. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be able to talk like we did today. I'm happy. It was the first time I truly felt something since I woke up from the accident. Since that day, going to that grassy field in the afternoon became a part of my daily routine. She would get angry when I called her Ayoko. For some reason, it seems she hated her own name. After some thought, I decided that she seemed like a very distinguished person, so I called her Sensei. Hmm. I think this is enough for like an intro. So yeah. How do I save? Progress to next choice. Save current state. Yeah. Okay. This is probably fine, right? Yeah. So bye bye. Bye.